Ruth Langsford's friends ready to help her navigate scary dating scene after Eamonn Holmes split. It comes after her ex has been linked to another woman who has said she is in it for the long haul. Ruth Langsford is said to be considering dating again following her split from Eamonn Holmes. Sources close to the Loose Women star, 64, said she previously had no desire to meet someone else, but she has had a change of heart. At first, she had no desire to start dating again, but she's beginning to change her mind, an insider told OK! Magazine. She hasn't dated in so long, so has no idea where to start, but lots of her friends are ready to help her. They've suggested dating apps, but she's not keen on that and would prefer to be set up on a date. It's very scary for her, but she's allowed to have fun again and live her life. The Standard has contacted a representative for Ruth Langsford for comment. It comes after Holmes has been linked to relationship counselor Katie Alexander, 42, whom he has been spotted with several times over the last 12 months, including being pictured at his home. She has reportedly told friends that she is in it for the long haul. Langsford and GB News broadcaster Holmes, 64, sent ripples through the showbiz world in May when it was announced they were planning to divorce after 14 years of marriage and 27 years together. Issuing a joint statement, a spokesperson for the former couple, who share one grown-up son, said, Ruth Langsford and Eamonn Holmes have confirmed their marriage is over and they are in the process of divorcing. Holmes and Langsford worked together for years on ITV's This Morning show and were well known for their affectionate bickering, which often happened right in front of the cameras. Ruth Langsford, ready to start dating again after Eamonn Holmes split, says expert. After the pair announced their split back in May, rumors have been swirling about the pair's new love interests. With yet more rumors swirling around the love life of her ex Eamonn Holmes, Ruth Langsford is no doubt wondering what next after the collapse of her 14-year marriage. The couple announced their split in a joint statement back in May. In the weeks since, Eamonn, 64, has reportedly been growing close to a female friend, counselor Katie Alexander, 42, while Ruth has kept a low profile. Now that their marriage is officially over, Loose Women panelist Ruth, 64, could be considering dating again. While the thought of sharing her heart with someone other than Eamonn might understandably scare her, sources have said the mum of one is now starting to see the world of dating in a whole new light. At first, she had no desire to start dating again, but she's beginning to change her mind, a source said. She hasn't dated in so long, so has no idea where to start, but lots of her friends are ready to help her. They've suggested dating apps, but she's not keen on that and would prefer to be set up on a date. It's very scary for her, but she's allowed to have fun again and live her life. That's not to say that the veteran TV star should rush into anything. Indeed, according to relationship expert Tina Wilson, there is no perfect time for Ruth to meet someone new, and she needs to make sure she's really ready first. Getting through a breakup is emotionally exhausting, and doing so in the public eye will make everything harder, she said. But like anything, time is a great healer, and as the dust settles and life continues, it's natural that Ruth will consider wanting to meet someone again. But stepping back into the dating world will be scary for her, firstly because she's been used to Eamonn for so long, and secondly the dating world, and how people meet has changed dramatically since she was last single. She needs to feel open to the possibility of meeting someone, as if she's completely closed off, it's just not the right time and she may need time to heal. While it would be wonderful to meet a new perfect person straight away, it's key for Ruth to get comfortable with her new status, celebrate her time with loved ones and friends and family and gather her confidence, and then step out ready to meet someone. Tina, who founded the Wingman dating app to get friends involved in the matchmaking process, says it's important that both Ruth and Eamonn show a level of respect to the other, especially as they share a child, their grown-up son Jack, now 22. Eamonn also has 3 older children from his first marriage. Neither of them have spoken publicly about their split in any great detail, and their official statement confirming the news was noticeably short and to the point, stating, Ruth Langsford and Eamonn Holmes have confirmed their marriage is over and they are in the process of divorcing. While the couple have likely had much longer to privately process the thought of ending their union, as no one knows what goes on behind closed doors, Tina said the idea of moving on can be scary, and Ruth might find it easier relying on her friends to set her up rather than dating a total stranger. It's always more comfortable to meet someone via a trusted friend, as they can vouch for the person they're introducing, and know the person's history and character. It makes life far easier to start from a position of trust versus a total stranger. After being married to Eamonn to such a long time, the world of online dating sites and apps could be terrifying for Ruth, Tina said, but she'll likely be a little curious. There's also the fact she's such a well-known face, which, Tina explained, means Ruth will likely need to be extra cautious about dating apps. It's scary enough as a normal person to use the online dating space, so it will be further complicated being a celebrity. It really depends on what Ruth is looking for, or how she feels, but she will always have to be more cautious because of her celebrity status, so there needs to be security measures in place for her. Whatever way Ruth decides to approach life as a single lady, we hope she finds her happiness. Ruth Langsford says it has to be done, as she keeps busy following Eamonn Holmes' split. Loose Women star Ruth Langsford, who recently split from husband Eamonn Holmes, kept busy as she took to social media to share a new selfie. Ruth Langsford took to her Instagram page to tell followers, "It has to be done," after splitting from husband Eamonn Holmes. The TV couple announced their shock split in a joint statement back in May. In the weeks since it happened, Eamonn, 64, has reportedly been growing close to a female friend, counselor Katie Alexander, 42, while Ruth, also 64, has kept a low profile by keeping busy. On Friday afternoon, she took to her Instagram stories to share a mirror selfie taken in the elevator. She rocked blue skinny jeans, a navy coat and a beige shirt. The star captioned the post, "Has to be done," before tagging QVC and telling followers, "See you at 7 p.m. It comes after it was reported that Ruth could consider dating again after her split from GB News star Eamonn. The thought of sharing her heart with someone other than Eamonn might understandably scare her, but sources recently said the mum of one began seeing the world of dating in a whole new light. At first, she had no desire to start dating again, but she's beginning to change her mind, a source claimed to OK Magazine. She hasn't dated in so long, so has no idea where to start, but lots of her friends are ready to help her. They've suggested dating apps, but she's not keen on that and would prefer to be set up on a date. It's very scary for her, but she's allowed to have fun again and live her life. According to relationship expert Tina Wilson, there isn't a perfect time for Ruth to meet someone new, and she would need to make sure she's actually ready for it first. Meanwhile, Eamonn recently took to the stage at the TRIC Awards and said, "Thank you very much for this award. We were up against world-class programs and that makes it a little bit more special. Sometimes we all think about imposter syndrome." He added, "I went for an operation a year and a half ago and it went wrong. I got two things in my back that I didn't want." Ruth was said to have been left hurt by Eamonn's words, but it was said the broadcaster's comments had nothing to do with her. A spokesperson for Eamonn told the Mirror, "Eamonn's comments had nothing to do with anything other than the two pins in his back after his surgeries." During the star-studded bash, Eamonn spoke candidly about his recent split and admitted to struggling with the breakup. He admitted, "I'm not okay. This is not a good time at all," and confessed, "It's too early to say, but I hope we can still be friends."